Alright, Lance, so it's the 13th of March. That means we have a new banner to react to today. My guess is that it's going to be White Day, but on your screen right now is the people that got the prediction right in yesterday's video. But let's check it out. I'm hoping for a good banner here. Let's find out what it's going to be. Alright, so what's it going to be then? So we have the Essence Summons coming out tomorrow. That's what people are obviously looking forward to. But we have the ARRANCARS Summons. Hold on! Hold on now, hold on. Hold on. If there's a time to get an Aaroniero, it has to be now. Surely they're not going to do an ARRANCARS summon and not give us Aaroniero. Stark just got one. Halibel, Barragan, they've all received characters in the past. This is time for Aaroniero to shine. Hold on. Come on. I should have. Come on. All right. Maybe it's my fault for thinking ARRANCARS meant Espadas. All right. But hey, we have a new Tesla, Abirama, and Ilfort. In my opinion, a bit mid. Just character choices here. Tesla's cool to get a new version looking light. Ilfort hasn't received a 5-star, and Abirama, we've already received an Abirama. Like, are we getting another one? Like, really? Abirama got 2 characters in the last year, but Aaroniero can't get 1. Is that where we're at? A bit of salt from me, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. So it's a free character ARRANCARS banner. Again, I don't like personally, I don't like the Abirama character thrown in there. I feel like that could have been someone else that hasn't received a character just yet. There's still some ARRANCARS that haven't gotten a character. D-Roy, for example. I'm pretty sure there's another Barragan Fraction that could have gotten a character here. So nothing too exciting, at least for me, but maybe the characters are going to be good. Let's find out, right? I'm kind of hoping here these characters can be top tier in terms of mid-month characters. We saw last month with Stark and Yamamoto. They're actually kind of good. So let's find out. So first up, we have Ilfort, a melee strong attack character. All attacks can inflict weakening, and he has a squad 0 killer. Probably for guild quest, but it would be kind of cool if they make him a Brave Battle character, right? Let's find out. So he has the following set of skills. Okay. Interesting. No, he's not a real character. So what we have here is not a bad character, to be fair. So Frenzy +1 with a 40% Berserker. In addition to that, you have 20% more strong attack damage that you give to your entire team, assuming they're a Technique ARRANCAR. He gets 10% more strong attack damage when there's a Technique ARRANCAR in the lobby, kind of similar to Aaroniero, but the thing with Aaroniero, the renewed version, you didn't really get a chance to use it. In this case, you might actually get a full lobby of Ilfort sometime in the future to actually benefit from that strong attack damage increase, and then you also do 40% more damage to enemies afflicted by an ailment, which you do give to Technique ARRANCARs. So that's not too bad in my opinion, and he actually does inflict weakening too, so for the purpose of using this character in epic raids, it's not too bad because he is a link shot character. Plus, he technically gets better. I think as of right now, maybe 6 Grimjowls is better. But then he actually buffs Grimjowl. This actually, you know, this isn't too bad. I did say, I think in my last stream, that we do need more technique link shot characters, and he actually goes really well with someone like the CS version of Grimjowl. So that's actually not too bad. The killer's a bit questionable unless we start getting some squad 0 epic raids. That we'll find out in the future. But for a epic raid farmer, because he is a link shot character, that's what you want to do. There's some potential here. There is some potential here. He's going to pair quite well with CS Grimjowl, and the more Grimjowls, the more Ilfort you have in your lobby, this character's getting even more strong attack damage. So he can get up to 60% strong attack damage with the Berserker 40, with the more damage to weakening, with the fact that he can even inflict weakening. So for a mid-month banner, despite him not really being given some crazy set of skills here, that's not too bad. You can definitely work with that. That's not honestly too bad. Next up, though, we have Abirama. In this case, he's a melee normal attack character. So apparently the transformed version is going to be a ranged normal attack, and this one's going to be a melee normal attack. And I guess they're kind of just making him like the Guild Quest bot. Transformed, he's a Guild Quest character against the Spartans. Untransformed, he's a Guild Quest character against Captain. So this isn't going to be too bad. Almost the exact same character, but wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. So normal attack damage plus 30%, very similar in design because the technique one was also 30% NAD. He also does have weaken and paralysis immunity. That's not too bad. Flurry +1 though with 40% bruiser, guard break poise, 50% more killer effect in Guild Quest, 30% more melee damage in Guild Quest, and then you also have the plus 100% more damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment, the first NAD character to have that. And for a NAD character, they always go all out on Abirama, strangely enough, because the technique Abirama is really good too, for a NAD character, right? And we're kind of seeing the same thing here. This character's damage output is going to be insane. If you want a melee NAD character for the Captain Guild Quest, you definitely want to take this character out because, damn, that's a lot of damage. But next up, we have Tesla. Kind of for a good character here. Ooh, that's already a promising sign. Lads, it has been an absolute minute since we received a heart character with the holo kill ability. He also is a melee strong attack character, so there is some potential here. He might not have the best skills, he might not, but he is actually going to be somewhat viable because he might actually unironically be our best hearts holo killer because barely any exist. We received like 3 in the last like 6 years. In this case though, he is a mind droplet drop rate plus 30% soul trait with sprinter plus 1, guard break, and 60% extra damage to lacerated enemies, and it does appear that he's going to be a farming character, so actually nothing too special. Banner itself makes sense, it's Arrancars. Not sure why Orikime and Retsu are there, but they are still somewhat new, so it's not too bad to see them there. But in his case, he's actually kind of like the ultimate farmer in a way. He farms droplets, which he gives as a soul trait, and then he also farms Linkstar potions, crystals and jewels, and also Linkstar potions. So 2 Linkstar characters. Not sure how well he's going to play out in the epic raid purpose for farming Linkstar potions. I think there's already way better characters out there. Tesla, I don't think is going to make that big of an impact. The only reason why you would use this character to farm Linkstar potions is if you really like Tesla, and that's basically about it. So, yeah, Tesla's a bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. So that's basically the banner. We're going to react to the character gameplay later today. I'm not feeling this one. This one's a very, very easy skip. I thought they would do White Day, apparently not, but in this case, we have these 3 characters. Again, as we mentioned, I like the character choosing. Ilfort hasn't had a 5-star character in the game yet. Tesla, it's been a minute since we received their remake, but Abirama, I feel like his remake is a tad bit too soon. He literally just got the character last year. It still holds up. Do we need another Abirama? Personally, I don't think so. Plus, this one's an infinitely less cool Abirama. It's not in his resurrection form, right? But for a quick recap, Ilfort unironically is setting up to be a pretty good Linkshot farmer, especially if you can get other Ilforts and Grimjows in the lobby. I think he's already going to be underrated. He's actually going to be very solid for the purpose of farming Linkshot potions, right? In epic raids. Abirama, great in the melee Captain Guild quest. If you still need more support, he's going to be doing a crazy amount of damage with that. 100% more damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment. Nice to still see that being put on mid-month characters. And then lastly, we have Tesla. While it's nice, he is a heart holo killer, which is something that we've been asking for a very long time. He is not the character that we've been waiting for. And while Tesla doesn't have anything super crazy, he is kind of like an all-around character. You can farm droplets, coins, Linkshot potions, and also crystal and jewels. If you're a Tesla fan, if you're a new account that really needs to farm these, and you potentially get him somehow from tickets or something like that, hey, Tesla's not going to be too bad. The banner itself, I do like that it features other Espadas / Arrancars, but again, it's a very easy skip. And it feels like Caleb knows that themselves because they just dropped this. They know everyone's been waiting for this banner. And for those wondering what the fillers are, these are the fillers. They're actually quite decent. Not too bad. So there you have it, lads. That's the mid-month banner for March. Just a little quick peep. Again, we're going to check the gameplay later today, so make sure to subscribe for that. Again, I feel like it's an okay banner. I'm not really too excited about these 3. Don't really care much about them. But in terms of gameplay aspects, I definitely want to pick up Ilfort. That's the only one I'm kind of interested in right now. Abirama, I can go about. And Tesla, I can also go about. But that's just my opinion on the 3 new characters. In the comments below, let me know what you like think about these characters. Are any of you actually excited for them? I'm curious to know. I feel like Tesla's going to be the most popular of the 3, right? Some people like Tesla, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.